Well, Applied Materials, as you know, just reporting its earnings. Joining us right now, a Bloomberg best analyst for the stock who once worked in the industry as an engineer. Mahesh Sanganeria is a tech analyst at RBC Capital Markets. He's on the phone from San Francisco. So let me ask you, do you think that these earnings so far, it looks like investors don't like it in the aftermarket. What do you think of the release so far?
So the reported numbers were in line with guidance, and of course the business outlook, the guidance is below the street estimates, and I think that was expected to some extent, and we will know more on the call. But I think that the guidance down compared to the street modeling up to, that's the reason probably stock is trading down.
We've been seeing this actually, Mahesh, really across the tech sector this earnings season. Why is Silicon Valley trying to guide the street down here?
Well, you know, every sector has its own intricacies, but in case of semiconductor capital equipment, where the capital equipments, we have had 8 quarters of strong growth. And so we're getting into the typical cycle here, close to the peak of the cycle. And I think with some weakness in the PC market, in the headset market, capacity has probably gotten a little bit ahead of the demand. And so we are seeing some push-outs. And I think this is typically a beginning of a down cycle, and you can expect this to continue for at least next 2 to 3 quarters. I think we're entering a down cycle.
Hey, Mahesh, it's Adam Johnson. Question, gross margins come in 41.5%. Last quarter, 42.3%. What's going on there?
Gross margin, you know, I haven't had a chance to look at the details, but the gross margins have been, it's probably product mix, and there's one. They have 4 different segments, and depending on the product mix, you can have a pretty significant fluctuations in the gross margin, because they range from anywhere between 30% to 50% by segments.
Mahesh, we have to leave it there. Thank you so much. Mahesh Sanganeria of RBC Capital Markets.